Magandang araw po at magandang gabi sa mga nakakapanood sa gabi at sa lahat po ng naabot ng video nito. Welcome po dito sa AMBO Avoy Mix Videos. Ngayon po ay narito naman po tayo at na mga nakaraang araw ay medyo busy po tayo. No? So babalikan po natin itong ating pagbibigay natin ng komento dito sa mga balita tungkol sa West Philippine Sea. No? At ito po ay itong video po ito ay mula po kay StratPoint Asia. So yan po. No? Tungkol po ito sa galaw ng US dito sa West Philippine Sea na tuluyan na nilang pagpasok sa West Philippine Sea at itong bahaging ito ay pagpapatrolya na ng kanilang American o US Coast Guard, no? Kasi iba po 'yon, ibang level po 'yon kumpara sa mga practice o yung mga tinatawag nilang joint exercises. So, para makita po natin ito po ang video, sama-sama po natin bigyan po ito ng reaction. Ito po.
A major development could soon change the way the Philippines conducts patrols in the West Philippine Sea. And the biggest question is this: what happens when the Philippine Coast Guard is no longer alone when facing Chinese vessels at sea? A senior United States official has confirmed that 4 United States Coast Guard cutters will be deployed to the Philippines on a rotational basis to help conduct patrols in the region. And this could significantly change the situation, because when United States Coast Guard cutters regularly operate alongside Philippine vessels in the West Philippine Sea, China may have to reconsider how it responds. But there is one question that stands out. Will China use the same tactics against American Coast Guard cutters that it has used against Philippine vessels? That is what we need to examine. United States Undersecretary of War Elbridge Colby has confirmed that the United States Coast Guard will forward deploy 4 Sentinel-class fast response cutters to the Philippines. These vessels will not necessarily remain in the country at the same time. Instead, they will operate under a rotational deployment system. This means the cutters can...
So yan po, no, nung unang akala ko po, ito ay mga Coast Guard na barko na ibibigay sa Pilipinas, pero hindi po. I-deploy po yan dito kasama ng mga tauhan mismo ng US Coast Guard. So 4 po yan, imagine. Yan po ay kasama na magpapatrolya ng Philippine Coast Guard. No? Hindi lang siguro sila ang magpapatrolya kasama ng Pilipinas. So ang tema dito, ang kanila pong mga Coast Guard ay meron pong mga machine gun na naka-install dyan. I don't know kung meron din po itong water cannon. Kasi ang Coast Guard po natin, wala pong water cannon. No? Hindi po talaga nilagyan para hindi magdulot ng escalation ng problema dyan sa West Philippine Sea. Kahit na tayo po ang ninanakawan, no, ng teritoryo. So ito po, ganun pa rin ba ang gagawin ng China? No? Kung pumasok itong Coast Guard, bibirahin ba nila ito ng water cannon? Alam nilang US Coast Guard ito, no? Or aagwat po sila. So, sige po, i-play po natin.
Rotate through the Philippines, maintaining a regular United States Coast Guard presence in the region. And their mission will include assisting the Philippines with maritime patrols, including operations in the West Philippine Sea. This is significant because there is a major difference between an occasional visit and a regular operational presence. Instead of American Coast Guard vessels appearing only during exercises or port visits, they could become a regular part of maritime security operations alongside the Philippines. Why the U.S. Coast Guard? It is important to understand that this involves the United States Coast Guard, not the United States Navy. And that distinction matters. The Coast Guard focuses heavily on maritime security, law enforcement, search and rescue, and other missions at sea. That makes its presence particularly relevant to situations where the objective is maritime security and patrol operations rather than preparation for a military confrontation. For the Philippines, this could be a major advantage. The challenges in the West Philippine Sea do not always require a military response.
So, ito po, sigurado ako, kung joint ito o tulong sa atin ng mga Amerikano na magpatrolya sila rito, hindi yan magpapatrolya sa bahagi ng Kabisayaan, hindi yan magpapatrolya sa bahagi ng iba pang area sa Pilipinas, kagaya ng Mindanao. For sure po, pakakawalan nila to sa West Philippine Sea. Kasi nariyan po yung talagang threat na matatawag na pagnanakaw sa ating teritoryo. So, i-play po ulit natin.
Many situations require something much simpler. Presence, patrols, monitoring, documentation, and the ability to respond quickly when an incident occurs. This is where the United States Coast Guard could play an important role. There is still a major question about exactly how the United States Coast Guard will operate inside the Philippine Exclusive Economic Zone. For example, who will lead a joint patrol? What communication procedures will be used? What happens if a Chinese vessel attempts to block the patrol? And what happens if a Chinese vessel conducts a dangerous maneuver? These details matter because they will determine how effective this new arrangement will actually be. Having an American cutter in the area is one thing. Knowing exactly how it will respond during an actual maritime incident is another. China is unlikely to welcome this development. Beijing has repeatedly opposed what it considers increased United States involvement in the South China Sea. So regular patrols involving the United States Coast Guard and the Philippines could be viewed by China as another expansion of American presence in the region. But there is one particular issue that will be worth watching. How will
So ito po ay maliwanag ng pampepress na, no, ng US dito sa China, no. Talagang magigipit sila rito kasi I don't know kung bibirahin ba talaga ng water cannon to, at I don't know kung tatakbo ba ang US pag nandyan na yung malalaking PLA o yung China Coast Guard na mayroong mga water cannon. Hindi natin alam kung paano magre-react tong US. Kung ito Philippine Coast Guard, alam na natin ang pagre-react nito no. Either talagang manahimik lang, tumakbo, ganyan ng mga tapos gumawa ng report, video. Ganyan po nating nilalabanan ang Chinese Coast Guard. Pero kung nandiyan ng US, ganyan ba mag-react ang US kung sila ay bombahin na ng isang water cannon? Yun po ang isang talagang masasabi natin na aabangan po natin, no? Sakaling matuloy na itong pagpapatrolya ng US Coast Guard sa Philippine waters dito sa West Philippine Sea. So tuloy natin.
Chinese vessels deal with American Coast Guard cutters? Because the situation could be very different when the vessel on the other side is not from the Philippines, but from the United States. Over the past several years, there have been numerous incidents involving Philippine vessels in the West Philippine Sea. These have included attempts to block routes, dangerous maneuvers, close encounters, and in some cases, the use of water cannons. But now there could be a new situation. What happens if a Sentinel-class cutter is operating alongside a Philippine Coast Guard vessel? Will Chinese vessels continue using the same aggressive tactics? If they do, the consequences could be much greater, because the incident would no longer involve only the Philippines and China. It could immediately become a diplomatic issue involving the United States. And that is where the strategic value of this deployment becomes more important. It is important to make this clear. The presence of United States Coast Guard cutters does not automatically mean that the United States is preparing for a military confrontation with China. Instead, the deployment can be viewed as a form of deterrence. The concept is relatively simple. When more international forces are present, and when more activity at sea is being observed and documented, the diplomatic and strategic cost of aggressive actions can increase. That could discourage reckless behavior. For the Philippines, this is important because the issue is not simply about having more ships. It is also about protecting and enforcing the country's maritime rights under international law.
So, hanggang dito na lang po tayo at medyo mahaba po yung kanyang video. Kung gusto niyo pong mapanood ng buo, ay punta po kayo sa channel ng StratPoint Asia. Yan po yung nakikita nyo dyan. At sa ngayon, ang nakikita ko dito para sa akin ay more on conflict sa mga susunod na buwan once na nag-start na yung kanilang pagpapatrolya, no? At abangan natin kung ano magiging reaction ng China, o either umurong sila or manindigan sila, no? Sa tingin ko kasi sa dami ng ano nila ngayon na barko nila at high-tech na rin yung mga gamit nila, ay mukhang maninindigan sila. At alam mo nga, may ipit dito ang Pilipinas. So sa makatuwid, kailangan natin maghanda. Ano man ang mangyari, dapat handa tayo. Yung kasundaluhan natin, yung mga mamamayan, no? Yamang ninanakawan na rin lang naman tayo at nandyan na yung tulong, tanggapin na lang natin yung tulong. So ipanalangin pa rin natin na hindi to magkaroon ng isang malawakang conflict o ng awayan sa pagitan ng Pilipinas at saka ng China. So hanggang dito na lang po at maraming salamat po. Ito po ang Avoy Mix Videos. Hanggang sa muli.